Thank you for joining us. I'm Natalie McCain.
And I'm Jalen Wells. Following recent reports regarding the criminal investigation involving 2 former officers of the Wichita Falls Police Department, there has been an increase in amount of community response and concern.
In light of this, District 2 City Councilman Robert Brooks is hoping to address the matter, provide transparency, and respond to questions from the community. We have Tyson Dawson joining us now live with Councilor Brooks. Tyson, what can you tell us?
That's right, Jalen. This press conference is to address an ongoing investigation between 2 WFPD officers and an MSU student. And not only am I here with Councilor Brooks, but I'm also here with the mother of the victim herself, as well as a community member, Crystal Washington. And they are here to respond to questions from the community and also address questions that they have themselves. And now we want to give them the time to do this. Good evening. Councilor Brooks, as a counselor, you were shown this video, correct?
Yes, sir.
And can you please describe what you saw in the video?
Actually, the video, it shows Ms. Lane being hog-tied, so to speak, in the patrol car. I actually saw her being dragged by her feet with her hands cuffed behind her back. I saw a backpack sawed off her back. I saw a choke to the point where the guy's knuckles and fist was changing colors, red, blue, black. I heard her ask the officer, why was he doing her this way? And I heard her tell him, I can't breathe. But that did not pull him off of her.
When you said she was drugged, where did they drag her to?
They drug her outside the McDonald's, out the doors of McDonald's, across the driveway, the parking lot, and drug her up to the police car, where they then took and twisted her legs pretzel style and tossed her into the vehicle.
Being a father yourself, how did that make you feel seeing that?
Well, like I said, it hit really hard because I have girls, and my girls are a little bigger than she is. She's very small, you know, and to see that this grown man was handling her the way that he was handling her, and to watch her sit there and take it as a victim because she never fought back, you know, and these guys clearly took advantage of the badge, you know, and they took it, and they took this little girl, and the things they done with her was just unlawful.
Mrs. Washington, what made you decide to step in and become an advocate for Mrs. Lane?
So I have been a community advocate for the last 20 years, and I have brought certain things to the city of Wichita Falls about activism, advocacy for the community. Ms. Lane, I had actually done a power of attorney for her back in July for her daughter, and she got back in touch with me after she could not get back in contact with any of the city government or the Wichita Falls Police Department.
Okay, and to touch on that, you said that as far as communication between the mother and the WFPD, you mentioned that some things weren't lining up. Can you kind of go a little bit further?
Yes, sir. From the information and the knowledge that we have, Ms. Lane contacted the police department on 8/26 when her daughter was arrested. She spoke with a nurse. She did not speak with the captain. She spoke with a woman. So if there was a Captain Fillmore, I believe he's a male, she spoke with a woman at the jail asking about her daughter's medication. Again, I stated she has a power of attorney over her daughter. She was met with combative information as far as she needed to contact the pharmacy X, Y, and Z. She emailed 5 different captains, lieutenants with WFPD, and she received no response. I believe Police Chief Barrega said that they had an active investigation beginning 8/27, so that makes us kind of question if she emailed 5 different times to check on her daughter stating X, Y, and Z, then why did they not contact her back and say, we have opened an investigation, we are looking into what happened with your daughter? She received none of that.
And it was reported that one officer was let go and the other recently resigned. Do you feel as though that is enough, or what more would you like to see done?
What we would like to see, first of all, this started with McDonald's. They were called out. So when the officers came out to speak with Miss Victoria Lane, whom you see right here, you see how small she is. When she was there in the restroom, doing what you do in a restroom, it's McDonald's. It's a you pass through. It's a major highway that goes through. People stop. There's a homeless community, and I'm sure that the people there are. It's also a safe place. They're certified in that. Miss Victoria Lane went there as a safe place. She was waiting on her dorm at Midwestern State University. So when he attacked her and assaulted her, choked her, drug her, we are not okay with just the termination of them. When I contacted Mr. Brooks, he was advised that they were that the officer was fired and that the other one had resigned, only to find out that he was fired in November and that the other one resigned the same day as the press release. So that was not correct information. So we are in alignment and standing behind Assistant Police Chief, who is Assistant Police Chief. Could you show them your badge? She is an Assistant Police Chief in Terrell, Texas at Southwestern Christian College, because they said they could not speculate on that. So we are in alignment and standing behind her in requesting that the 2 officers bring criminal charges against them, and also she's requesting the termination or resignation of Police Chief Barrega.
And Mr. Brooks, I'll ask you the same question. What would justice look like for you in this situation?
Well, justice for me is again, both officers being arrested and Chief Barrega resigning from his job. As I said, I've dealt with Chief Barrega on several different occasions with similar incidences, and there was nothing done. Absolutely nothing done. And I was assured by him that his officers, the bad officers, are gone, but clearly they're not.
Okay, I think those are all the questions that we have for you all today. Thank you for being with us and addressing some of these questions.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.